Once upon a time, there was a industry giant. Someone no one could beat. The man who everyone looked up to. Or was it a woman? No one really knew. It was just a gray, black shadow in front of the patient table in the meeting room. The spot where it all went down and it all went bottoms up, because this industry giant forgot all about its competition. The ever-present and always dangerous AI moved into town and took over the most important of industries, undercut the industry giant's contracts, and took away all the profit in the world. Now, struggling to get back on his feet, with only 10 million left in his bank, he decided to start anew in a fresh, new region. And he called it the Rise of Industry.
Hey there folks, and welcome back to Completely Average Gaming, and welcome back to Rise of Industry. I hope you enjoyed the intro there. It was the first time around where I tried something remotely of the sort. Hopefully it's enjoyable and we can do that several times. I enjoyed making it. Anyways, if you haven't seen this game before, it's all about your supply chains, I suppose. It's a tycoon type of game. It's like tycoon game meets supply chain management, which is kind of cool. And last time around, I first did a more simpler approach to the game where I didn't do the hardest of difficulties, I must admit. However, we made a solid go at it and it worked out pretty well. Then I tried a bit worse and I went for, I think was the hardest difficulty, the startup difficulty, which makes everything flippin' ridiculously difficult. And I quite frankly didn't have the time to play around with it that much in order to get the handle on that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start up another series. We're going to start off with normal, and then we're going to go through the various different obstacles here and see if there's anything we can tweak a little. Like, for example, starting money doesn't really affect anything other than at the very beginning, so I think we're going to skip that one. Settlement demand 100%. Let's what's the one down? 75. All right, let's plonk that to 75. I take that back. We actually going to just adjust the prices a little. We're going to bring them down to 90%, which means we get 90% of the prices of the commodities, which means it's that much more difficult to make a profit, because you cannot turn a profit on any product in this game. At least not as far as I know. However, one thing worthy of note, between the last time and this time, they've implemented the Steam Workshop, which is brilliant. And hopefully we're going to be playing around with more and more mods as we play along. I've implemented 2 mods, the water something mod and the power up mod, which the water something mod distributes your water between your farms automatically. And the power up mod means that your buildings require power in order to operate at peak proficiency. Infinite resources, we're going to take that to yes, because we don't want to run out of resources. That's kind of lame. Resource availability 100%, that's fine. Event difficulty 100%, normal, cool with that. Upkeep 100%, let's tweak that up to say 200 is the next one. Double upkeep, can we handle that? Sure, why not? Apparently that's only 10% on difficulty score, so that's not that much. Dispatch costs 100%. Alright. The game really hates you. That much is for sure. Let's crank the event difficulty up to hard then instead. And maybe crank the resource availability down to 75%. That's fine. I think we're good to go. 155% difficulty. We're good. Let's go. Let's get cracking. I'll see you on the other end of the loading screen, because that takes a little while. See you there. Alright, guys, we loaded up the game, and it's about time to place down our headquarters. Our headquarters sort of sets the starting location where we don't have to pay for rights to build or rights to sell or any of that stuff. So that makes it for a cheap place to start your initial empire, which we're gonna build into something great. But anyways, my tip, and I'm no expert at this, but my tip would be to find a town which has a tier 3 store. So it's tier 1, tier 2, and then tier 3. I'm not sure if that's what it's actually called, but that means that it has 3 stores. Now, the third store on the list usually has higher price commodities. Like here, for example, we have books, we have newspapers, and so on and so forth. And even though these give you a lot more money and cash money in the pocket straight off the bat, they also cost a lot more to produce, obviously. And they're also harder to produce, which is fair enough, I suppose. But I have, honestly, I don't know how to get to these. So we're going to check the tech tree real quick. We're going to go to paper mill, right? So we can sell the parchment and the printed paper. I believe we can get to both of those pretty quickly. We have 3 free unlocks, only the first and second row, which means we can unlock this one, for example. Then we have to get down to this one all on our own. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I think we're going to go with the paper industry. I'm going to just check if we can sell parchment. Can we sell parchment? How the heck was parchment even looking? I don't think we can sell parchment. All right, so we need to make it into printed paper, but that's fine. And printed paper doesn't sell for nearly as much as a newspaper does, but it probably doesn't require as much work either. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to close that down. We're going to close that down, and we're going to jump over to this location right here. Target building, right here. This is our starting location. We're just going to need to plonk this down. We're going to put our headquarters. I don't think that has any worthwhile meaning where you actually place it, except for, you know, the region. But where in the region, I don't think that matters that much. But we're going to place it in town because it feels nicer, you know. Administration building in the middle of town. Beautiful. Right, we also need coal. I forgot to check if we had coal in this region. I think there was a way to just easily see what you got in terms of natural resources somewhere. Come on, give it to me. Show me the money. No. Alright, map layers. Maybe it comes under there when that's implemented. I don't know. There might possibly be one. I just don't know how. Nope, I see no easy solution here. Alright, which means we probably have to just fine comb the area. Where could we see some coal? Give me some coal. All I need is coal. Come on. Come on. Give me some coal. Some coal, please. A coal patch. Any coal patch. Going once. Going twice. Alright, I'm going to find the coal patch and I'll be back. Alright, so it turns out that the closest coal mine is over in Ipswich, which is all the way over here. You can't even see the town from over there, which means that we have to cover quite an extensive amount of travel costs in order to get over to Crewkern or something like that over here. Which means we're just going to abandon that plan, pretend like we had a plan B all along, and what we're going to make instead is thin cardboards. They sell for a decent amount of money as well, so we're not that bad off, but we would be better off if we could make deluxe books, newspapers, printed paper, and books. I couldn't even find the punch cards, but that apparently requires cardboard, which is in this tree right here, cardboard. And then from there, no! Well, we're going down that route anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Anyways, right now we can only invest 100k per month in R&D, research and development. Which is fair, I suppose, because we're just starting out. But that means maybe I should have considered going straight for the... somewhere in here, I'm sure. There we go. Research efficiency. That would have increased the potential monthly budget to 250. And the thing about the monthly budget is that you can spend as much as you want. It costs the same regardless. So why would you wait, right? So at 100,000, the R&D for cardboard is 1.8 million. And at 100,000, it will take us 540 days to research that thing. So that's going to take quite a while, and we're going to run some running costs while we do it. We're just going to play time along at top speed and start, researching. That's the research cost, just popping out of the building. It's like running out of the pocket. There's no respect whatsoever for financial profits and well-beings and whatnot. Hopefully we'll have enough money left in the pocket when the research is done to just go crazy with it and make a lot of money, and then take it from there. Anyways, one thing I should mention, because I struggled finding the coal initially, one thing you can do is you can just click the towns, then you can click the region tab, and then you can just click the resource, and there you go. This is where it is. Not worse than that, actually. What? No, we're not going to deliver 27 heavy pulp, so we're not making it yet. Alright? Alright, maybe we will then, because we can make it. Let's see what it requires, and where it's by Boweim, no. Sheffield, no. Beemeister, no. Alright, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to just speed time along, and then we're going to see each other once that's done. Alright, so we're not really done with the research yet, but we got a challenge here from the town of Crewkern, which is the one we're already going to be making heavy pulp nearby, so I figured maybe we should look into doing that challenge. It also popped up a little industry here. The flippin' town built its own little lumberyard. We're always going to be building a lumberyard, so maybe we'll just buy that one. We'll see what it costs to make one rather than just buying up another industry. I think that's new. I don't take my word at it. Might be new since the last time I was playing this game. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to go into here real quick. I'll also unlock this with one of the free research unlocks. We're going to crank it up to 250,000 a month on research. Anyways, we're going to go into paper mill, and we're going to see where this is made. It's made in a paper mill, which, we'll definitely make. Let's have a quick look at what the lumberyard costs first. That's 125,000 in the bank. I think we can stomach the cost, and then we'll also see what it requires once we've built it. We can look at that in the recipe book, but I'm just going to wing it because it's make or break basically at this point. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put a I don't think we can build urban roads just yet. We have it paused, no worries, just calm yourself. Right, we're going to go into the factories tab. We're going to go for the paper mill. We're going to want it as close as possible to this one, for the simple reason that we want it, there we go, we need water as well. Surprise, surprise. You need water for basically everything. Not really, but close enough. So we're going to need water, and we're going to need lumber. Lumber comes from here, so that should be fine. What are you complaining about? You have some complaints. I can see that. Let's go to the factories, but let's go to paper mill 1. Can't be reached. I know. Alright, calm down. Alright. Go. There we go. Yep, and connect up there. Beautiful. Alright, so that's not that long, so that should be fine. You don't require water. What do you know? Alright, add a harvester. Most certainly will. Fling one there. Fling one over this side as well. Can we put it there? We can. Beautiful. Then that's where that goes. And fling one over there. Sure. Why not? Alright, so we want the road come down here and there. Connect up there. Connect up to the road, please. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so that's going to fling all the wood down here. I might have gone a little overboard with the wood. This requires 30 days, or takes 30 days. This only takes 10 days to produce one. So we went a little overboard with the logs there. However, it takes 30 days and it makes 2. And we have all of, how long? Completion date, September 30th, year 2. So that's about a year. Which means that we have, let's call that 12 months. 12 times 2 isn't more than 24, which means we're probably not going to make it with only one. So we're going to fling down 2 paper mills. Is what we're going to do. We're going to go to factories again. We're going to go to paper mills. We're going to have a quick little chat with the finances there. Finances are good for now. We are still 7.75 million in the positive, which is beautiful. And then we're gonna set this to also deliver to the second paper mill. One thing that is kind of annoying is that if there's no connection when you set it up, there's not going to be a connection when you connect it up either. You have to cancel the delivery order and then make it again. Not a big deal, but you know, it would have been nicer if it wasn't like that. Anyways, water is going to come from quite a far away, which is kind of, not ideal. All right, we're going to go with a water siphon, obviously, because we kind of sort of need that for water purposes. We're going to fling that over here somewhere. I think we're going to fling it there. That seems good enough for me. We had it the right way. There we go. Maybe fling this over here as well. I think that maybe be enough water. Might be enough water. Let's try and fling this up to here. Let's also grab this. Bring that over to there. Let's have a quick little chat with this. It makes, I would imagine it's 1 per siphon. Could that be right at all? I suppose he couldn't. Last month production. Come on, tell me how much you make per water siphon. I would imagine it's 1. So we should be good for now. If not, we'll just upgrade it. I think it's 2 logs and 1 wood, 1 water. Yes, it's 3 logs and 1 water, which is fine. Right now, we're overproducing, so we could do 3 mills with the amount of lumber mills that we got going. But we'll look into fixing that at a later stage, I think. This is going to be a heck of a long road. Very not ideal at all. It's kind of annoying me a little that I managed to screw it up twice in the first 5 minutes of the episode. Anyways, there we go. That's water for over here. Okay, it's saving. That's what that was. I couldn't even see it. I was like, what? It froze. No. But no worries. Right, we're gonna accept the challenge, the contract, and then we're gonna set both of these. No. All right, we're gonna that 1 road. We're gonna pay extra for that because it's situated in such a beautiful space. Right, we're gonna select both of these. We're gonna set them to deliver to the contracts and then the wholesaler right there because that's the way to go. Because we need to fulfill that contract. If not, we're gonna receive some heavy penalties for that. Anyways, the whole contract as it stands is worth a total of 1.76 million, which hopefully will cover our costs. Right now you can see how the production is going. Water's going just fine, so is logs. However, the heavy pulp is not really doing its job yet, but we're getting there. 1 step at a time. Cardboards are almost done, which is sort of what we're going to be doing next up. So, you know, it's good to see that everything is moving along. Should we maybe consider flinging in another paper mill, perhaps? We make enough logs for it. Do we make enough of these, though? I don't know. Let's max amount of stored at destination. Short. Yep. It's all good. Cycles. 0, deliver no products. 2, deliver enough products for 2 cycles. We're going to go 3 cycles. Why not? Because that's the way to go, I think. Right? I think we're also going to fling down another paper mill, actually. Because we really want to make sure that we fulfill the contract. The contract, if you don't fulfill the contract, it also affects your... Okay, that was the cardboard. We're going to want some of that as well. We're going to fling that over here, I think. There we are. And then we're going to connect that up to that road. We're going to bring this down to there. We're going to bring the road across and down. There we are. Beautiful. We're going to tell you to make heavy pulp. There we are. Beautiful. You're also going to deliver to the contract for now. There we are. You're going to deliver to also paper mill number 3. Beautiful. We're going to X you guys out. Then we're going to select you. Tell you to go to paper mill 3. There we go. Oh, yes. How long is it? How much is the distance? It's 48, 49, and 39 tiles. 39 is kind of stretching it. 49 is definitely stretching it. I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to add another harvester up here because it's it seems like that might be wise. So we're going to fling that there. Plain and simple. We're also going to make sure that the rows are connected up. Beautiful. Can we, crank it up to 125? No, we can't do that yet because we need to research that, right? Okay, we are at 4 out of 23 delivered. That's not that much, and we're not going to break a profit on that. At all. Not even close. Not even a little bit close, actually. So hopefully the heavy pulp will pick up soon. But you never know. Alright, so I had a little chat with the factories here, and what they're lacking all the time is actually wood, which is kind of ridiculous, because wood should be producing more than enough. But it's not. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our wood production facilities. Lumberyard. We're going to fling it over here somewhere because we don't want it to overlap with the other one too much. We're going to fling it, I think, there. That's fine. I forgot to put down the harvesters. Right. We're going to fling one right next to the road. We're going to fling one over here somewhere, I think. I kind of try to keep it out of the way. Too close to wood. Must be placed close to wood. Alright, fling it there then. You think I might have gotten it? Why the other one is producing so little? Maybe it's because there's no trees around. That might be it. But I don't know. Alright, we're going to select you, and we're going to select you to destinations. Paper mill 3 and paper mill 2. You're going to do enough for 3 cycles. We're going to eliminate from here paper mill 3. 1, 2, 3, and 3. Yep, that's good. It's all good. Play it ahead. 2, 3 is already working. We're not even halfway there, or we're actually halfway there, and we're way over half time-wise. So we need to pick it up. Pick up the pace, guys. Pick up the pace. All right, so it's basically now or never. It's getting kind of close because we got 80 days left, and it takes 30 days to produce anything over here. So, one left. Yeah, we made it. We made it. We made it. Beautiful. Right, hold everything because we're gonna repurpose our production. Right. Punch cards. Why are you locked? You shouldn't be locked. Oh, whatever. All right, we're gonna 5.6 million. Come on. What's up with this game? Why is it so mean all the time? All right, we're gonna have to think about that because how much was it? 5.6. So that's basically what we got in the bank plus 300,000, and 300,000 is gonna go up in dust once these factories running costs come into account. Oh, come on. Why can't you require some heavy pulp on a daily basis? Come on. Gameplay alert. Contract successfully fulfilled. Beautiful. Get that out of the way. R&D. We researched the cardboard one, which is also beautiful. We need something to stay alive. We could sell the logs directly to the store, to the city, and we'd get 115 for that. We can sell 8 per 15 days. Right now we produce 6 per 10 days. So that would almost work. Almost. We still have 4 factories that's not making any profit whatsoever in that time. But I think it might be our best and only solution right now. We're gonna research that. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna set you to deliver to none of these. You're just gonna deliver to the commercial and that one. Yes, there we go. You two, son, daughter, whatever, deliver there. Beautiful, great, wonderful. Right, go. Okay, hopefully that will keep us afloat long enough for thin cardboard to be researched. If it doesn't, this is going to be a very short series of half an episode or so. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes for sure. Come on, there must be something we can sell here. Something at all? Come on. Only sells water. What kind of idiocy is that? Administrative buildings? That's new. Alright. What was that? Deliver to where? Ipswich. That's way too far away. Come on. If it was to Kern, would have been fine. We could have possibly made a decent profit of it. But right now, we're not even this close to making a decent profit of it. I forgot to take into account that this thing is also producing or selling logs to this place. Where's this? Spalding. I think not. Where is Spalding? Yeah, I think not. Nope. Sorry there, Chief. Not gonna have the finances to do that. or the logistics. There we go. Twice is the charm, right? So right now, I'm pretty sure we're not making anywhere near profit. As you can see here, we're losing about 100,000 a month. Well, we're also making a profit every now and again, so maybe we're going more or less even Steven. If we are going more or less, even, then we should be able to make do. If we don't, it's gonna be a loss. But we're gonna enjoy it while it lasts, regardless of how it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna check back in with you once we've gotten a little further here. All right, we're gonna go in a different direction. I have decided it's final. Right now, we should be making a slight profit if we turn off the research, which I've now done. I've set it to 0 per month. I've also turned off all the factories except for the ones that actually sell anything right now, which is lumberyards. And I've spent the last research point on cotton because the town accepts cotton. It buys cotton. There we go, for 11,000. It's 124% of the market norm, which means you make a little bit more than you normally would, which is brilliant. And we also got half of the production facilities for cotton already up and running, which is water. I'm 99% sure. And if I'm wrong, it's going to be a short and sweet thing. So we're going to fling that over here. We should try to stay out of the catchment zone for the town there as much as absolutely possible. So we're going to fling those there. Plain and simple. We're also going to put in a road. Oh, we're 100,000 away from being broke. This is brilliant. Right, we're going to select you destination. We're going to set you to commercial. We're going to set you to crude. I still can't say that name. Right, we're going to turn this on again. And we're going to set you to deliver to... What did I do? We're going to cross all of these out. We're going to have to remember to put them in again at some point in the future. There we go. I'm pretty sure it requires water. It does. Beautiful. 1 per field, which means that it's 3 water per 30 days. And this produces average production of 6.6, which means that we can turn one of the siphons off if we could have had something like that going on. I don't think we can. We're going to fling it into high gear again, and we're going to see how this turns out. There we go. There's a ton of trucks going out to the cotton farm. The cotton farm hopefully will make a huge profit, which it won't, but it might make a little bit of a profit, which might keep us in the green, or get us back into the green, I should say. What we're going to do is we're going to take out a loan, because the game has been known to just quit on you if you don't keep above the 0 line. Let's see what we can get here. From Crewneck, what kind of loan can we get? 12.6% interest, that's quite high. And the loan length is 36 months, which isn't exactly great at all. Right. We also got settlement loan, which we're paying 83,000 a month for. Right now we're back in the positive. Let's see how it goes if we were to fling it into high gear again. See if we can't make a profit on more of a daily basis, monthly basis at least. That would be fine. We're down into the reds. I hope this will work. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save so that if it doesn't work, we can go back here and we can say, you know what, maybe you should take up a loan. This apparently took forever, which is fine. Stuff like that happens when I play games. There we go. We're back into the greens. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Keep that trend going. Green numbers all over the place, please, and thank you. Right, so you're probably producing some stuff now. You're probably dispatching. You are, which is beautiful. You've dispatched twice. We're still in the green. Keep it in the green. Come on, go green. Right, something happened somewhere. Some oil spill somewhere. Something is happening. It's probably fine. No one probably died. I think we're going to leave it there for today. I'm going to think about whether or not we're taking another loan or not. Possibly play it ahead a little and see how it goes. But if you enjoyed this one, please go ahead and fling a like at it. It means a great deal to me. And if you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, or questions, maybe you have some idea on how I can proceed from here in order to make a profit and make the whole thing profitable? That would have been brilliant. If you do, please go ahead and leave that down below in the comment section. And if you watched this far and you haven't already, why not go ahead and subscribe? There we go. We probably have to get a loan. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Till then, cheerio.